Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to use this sewing machine to fix your broken athletic clothes. Look here, I have a little tear here on my pants. More specifically, these are 3/4 length pants. You'll see athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo wear these a lot, and you can't find these in stores easily, so you have to order them online. Now it would be a big pain in the ass for me to go and get this refunded and send it back in and all that shipping and all that waste of time. I want to go out there on the field, so I'm going to show you how in a few minutes you can fix this and get back to doing what you love to do. Alright, so I'll show you the first step and we'll move on. The first step before we get on the sewing machine is we have to attach where the rip happened. So when we start sewing, if we have this rip here, it's not going to line up well, so we'll use a pin to help us. So I need you to take the cloth, whatever that got ripped, and go inside here and sandwich it in well together like that. Hold on to it well with your left hand, and with your right you'll take a pin, and I like to use my wrist to hold it out, stretch it a little bit. The pin goes through the top, comes out through the bottom. Now use your left hand to move over a little bit, like an inch. Make sure everything is secured very well, properly, and go back, take the pin with your right hand, stretch it a little, put your wrist for support through the top, and now you should come out through the bottom very easily. And now what you'll see is, as before we had a big rip, now the pins are holding it together, so once we put it on the sewing machine, it's going to stay very even and you'll get a nice straight line when you sew. And now I'll show you the next step. Now on to the sewing part. We'll go back to the stitch where it was before it ripped. You can see here as I have it with my finger pointed out. So you're gonna have to learn your sewing machine. Every sewing machine is different. I've never sewn before. I've kind of figured this machine out in like 5 minutes, so I don't think it'll take you too long. I actually thought this was really complicated, but all I gotta do is put the needle down kind of where it was before, and then I'll press a button on the machine and it's gonna place it down like that, and I'll put my foot on this pedal and it's gonna activate it, and I'll go nice and slow so you can see how it goes. And after I go a few forward, I'm gonna press a button that lets me go backwards, and now I'm gonna go backwards over the same places I just went. So now we're going backwards. And once I've done that, I'll press the button again and it's gonna let me go forward, and now I'm gonna go forward up to where my pin was. I'm holding it now to straighten it out a little bit. This is my first time sewing. It's not so complicated. It's just like learning a video game. So now once I went forward, I'm gonna go a little bit back stitching it now. It's gonna help me make it more secure. There we go. I went a few back. I'll go forward now. Once I'm gonna lift it up a little so I can remove this pin here. So I don't want, you can go over the pin, but it'll make a little bump once you hit that. So I've been told. Now I'll go back down, and now I will go past where I was before. Bang. Now I'll go a few back to re-stitch that, make it a little more secure. It's looking pretty straight right now. Alright, now we'll go forward again. Now I'm by the pin. I'll go one more back to secure that. That looks good. I'll go forward. I'll take out this pin, and now I'll finish the rest of the pants. I'll go nice and easy so you can see that. I thought this was a lot more complicated, but it's not. So you can save a lot of money and time if you can learn how to do this. There we go. And I'll lift it up and we'll see what the final product looks like. Alright, here we go. Let me just cut this off here. This machine has a little button where it'll cut off the thread. So it should be off now. I have a pair of scissors here. Cut off this last thread here. Alright, so now you can see the rip before is gone. I thought, you know, this is super complicated and you have to take it to a professional, but you can do it yourself, and you can see the stitching is very well. And all you got to do, if you have a little extra here, just cut it off with a pair of scissors, and there you go. You saved a lot of money and time by doing it yourself, and you learned a new skill. Now I'm gonna go through with the scissors, and any places where you find that there's still a little stitching out of place, you can just cut it with a little pair of scissors, and you'll be good to go. Oh, I have one more. Oh, that's the old piece. So there you go. There you can see the job and my first time stitching. So there you have it. After a few minutes of learning to sew, I've never done this before. We got a very good finished product that I'm proud of. Both my pants were ripped down here, and now they are good as new. I don't have any restriction in my movement. I can get back to playing soccer, get back to moving around, back to working out. Don't be intimidated by this little machine. It's not that scary. After a few minutes, you'll have it down, and next time, you'll know right away what to do. Leave this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video.